on Thursday night.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now it's Herbert. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1. A lot more to go. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Now a handoff up the middle. It's McDonald. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. They'll keep it on the ground. McDonald. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Herbert operating from the red zone. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Well, whistles and a stoppage here. It looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he's got it. And he's brought down. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Rodgers. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Rodgers now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff looking right. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Now meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. They run the counter. McDonald, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Ooh.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just a minute. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Here's Herbert. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Up the middle they go. It's McDonald. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. And they'll run again. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Punching it in from a yard.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Steps away. He's got a man that's caught left sideline. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one goes for 30 yards. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. 20. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that challenge, a successful one. The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down.
18 Rattler.
Here's Rodgers. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. Hands it off out of the gun. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
They love to try to take advantage of his height. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
Second down and goal. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
Rodgers now on third and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 10 yards out. On first down, Justin Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On first and 10, Herbert. Wide open receiver, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's first and 10. Herbert now. He finds his man, complete. That's McDonald. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did.
Ready? Ready?
A final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we have reached. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. And now here's a carry heading left. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Holding offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. To throw, it's Rodgers. His throw incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. Herbert on 1st down now. And this one too low.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. McDonald, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Operating from the gun. Herbert. This one complete. Right side to McDonald. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the...
Here we go, here we go. Cowboys.
On play action, Rodgers. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Now a play fake, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there for Philly. 48 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. On play action, now Rodgers. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Herbert off of play action. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. On second down, it's McDonald. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 54 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now it's Herbert. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
On second and 10, Herbert. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got a man complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Well, we saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. Here's Rodgers to throw. This is caught. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal. They nearly had the touchdown, but he's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. They come up on a first and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He finds his man complete. That's Lambert. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. He's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on third and medium to pick up the first.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them a lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. McDonald, he'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team,
Defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll keep it on the ground. McDonald, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Giants answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives them a point lead. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So now the Eagles down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Back to throw, Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Holding offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. To throw is Rodgers. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Perkins. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Rodgers to throw. Oh, and a huge mistake late. It's intercepted. And the Giants have just about served. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was